This is the Celebrity Authority Show. Please welcome our host, Sam. Because here in the studio we do have Chang Shiang. Chang, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Sam.
Chang, now you're a communication expert and specifically specialising in speaking and also drawing as well.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit more about what that is.
It's about using draw as a tool to help people to connect with themselves, connect with their heart, so that they can become aware of things that they are not aware of.
Yeah, great. Hey, look, I'd love to deep dive into that a little bit more in a moment.
Sure.
But share with us a little bit more about your story. You know, where did you grow up? Who is Chang Shiang?
Sure. There was this one time many years ago, I was born in a family of 5, my parents, my sister, and my younger brother. So being in the middle, I have this middle child syndrome. And middle child syndrome, I connect only with myself. I don't communicate with my sisters and my brothers and my parents. So when my sister communicate with my mom and dad and my brother, so I have this feeling that I'm not being loved or not being listened to. So I started to find channels or ways to communicate with myself, and I found out in draw. So I started drawing, and by
just pictures or what?
just doodling and start drawing, and then I start modeling people who draw, and then I start drawing like Marvel heroes. Anybody can just doodle, and it can be abstract or it can be something that is
Did your parents and your family think you were a little bit weird, or it was just how you found your refuge?
They didn't find me weird. It's just that because both my brother and sister, they're very good with academic.
Yeah. Okay.
So at that time, my dad is an Asian dad, and then he focused more on academic results. So I felt that pain.
Yeah, I totally get that.
Yes.
And then obviously going through school, did you find a career path quite easy, or?
Oh, for the schools, I'm a very obedient child and rebellious child at the same time. I rebel to what my parents asked me to do. My dad is a teacher, so I said, never will be in my lifetime to be a teacher. And guess what? I did follow instructions. I study and I just memorize and I score. But I don't really like schools. I like to draw.
Yeah.
Yes. And then when I grew up, I thought that the thought of going to art school was not in my mind. And I just follow my peers because I don't know where or what I want to go. So I just follow people to go into the engineering field. I studied engineering. I passed my diploma in polytechnic just to so-called please my parents or just to be in the society.
Yes. And we do see a lot of that, obviously, in the Asian culture in general, where you go down a career path more for your parents, not necessarily for you.
Yes.
And so did you find success in that career path? Or?
I worked for a couple of 3 years. I thought the income was okay. I leave her, but I was not happy inside. Yes.
So then how did you find your happiness, Chang?
Back to my draw. Okay, I was thinking whether I can use what I'm passionate about to help more people or as something I can do for a living. Yeah, so I thought that would be great to merge those two together. Yes.
And how did you initially go with that? Was it difficult or?
It was difficult because many people see me as an artist, and I don't want to go into the artist road. Artist is just painting, drawing, selling the paint. Because when people see what they ask me, hey, are you an artist? I said, I didn't answer them. I didn't answer them because I love to draw.
So then what is the difference then between an artist and you? How would you explain that?
When I was young, I draw, and I use draw to express my thoughts and feelings.
Okay.
So it's not about the picture itself. It's not about the drawing itself. And in the art school itself, in the art system now, they focus on the result, which is the drawing, the result. And I'm also against art being scoring in exam art. There's no such thing as art exam, because art is a way to express yourself.
That's fascinating looking at it from that point of view.
Yes.
Yeah, I really like that.
Thank you.
And so your drawings aren't necessarily art. Your drawing is just more whatever comes to your mind and how you express yourself.
Yes.
So then how do you find a career path in that?
Very good question. I found it very difficult to find a career path because most of the art people see is you teach art, do you teach graphic design, do you teach design, interior design? So this is not what I want. I want something that can help people to express themselves and discover more about themselves. It is because of my childhood that I draw, I discover more of myself.
I love it.
And I am where I am today is because of my draw. And I use draw to communicate and express as a tool to express to people how I feel, how I think. So at times when I'm down, I use draw to reflect.
And look, that is it is so inspiring, Chang, and I'm sure there are people out there that might even find themselves in a similar position, whether they're middle child or not. But in most cases, I'm sure there are people out there that that find themselves in how they communicate is more through draw. What would you say to these people, and do you have a bit of a formula to teach other people how they can catch what you've done? Because you're very unique in a way, yet at the same time I still feel there are people out there that might be struggling the way that you have.
Yes, correct.
What would you say to them?
I'll say to them, they can be like me, and drawing is not about talent. Drawing is about expressing your thoughts and feelings.
Yeah.
I have the opportunity to teach the drawing part.
Yeah.
So I have teach students, over 500 students and teachers together over the last 40 years I've been drawing. And age between 6 to 66, I've taught them before. And then there was this one time when there was a 6-year-old kid. She was very, very quiet, just like me. So in my mind was thought, when will be the day where she can stand out and shine?
Come on.
And that was through drawing.
That's beautiful.
Because drawing does connects.
Yeah.
Yes.
So again, do you have a bit of a formula, like a step-by-step, to help anyone at all catch this stuff that you're doing? Because I think it's really unique, and I think people, if they had something that they could work on, it would really help them.
Yes, I come up with a formula which is called DTEA.
DTEA. Okay,
yes.
tell us.
First, you draw, because through draw you discover.
And draw is like just scribble. Whatever comes in, you just get it out on paper.
Get it out, or I give them a team, or they are not confident in drawing, I will come in like a coach to facilitate and guide them.
Great.
So draw is to discover.
Great. And
then they talk about it. Right. Yes.
So talk about what you've just done here.
Yes.
And that can be with your parents, to your colleagues.
So anybody, once they talk about it, they open up and they feel good.
Beautiful.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yes. And then they express themselves.
So number E is is express.
Yes, correct. E. Followed by E, express. They express themselves, all their thoughts, their feelings. It's not about a picture. It's about how they think, how they feel, their ideas, their insights on the paper, and they talk about it.
That's great.
Yes. So they open up.
Yeah.
And then lastly, when these three things are done, they become more aware.
Wow. And aware of themselves, their surroundings, but also how they can connect and communicate better. Is that right?
Yes. It's either connect with themselves, they are aware of their thoughts and feelings within them, and they start to express and talk to people out there.
Right. That is so inspiring. And I love how this is your life message, and in a way this is what you've lived and breathed. Is that right?
Yes. This is what I believe and what I live and breathe.
So then what's next for you, Chang?
Okay, what's next for me? I hope to share my message out to the world, to people out there who thought that they can't draw, or thought that they are introvert, or thought that they cannot communicate powerfully. This is not true. Yes, and draw is a tool that can help them to connect with themselves.
Yeah,
again. Yes.
And is there a book? Is there a TED talk, or like maybe all of the above? Like, what's the dream? What's next?
Okay, my dream is to speak on a TED Talk to demonstrate and show them how this can be done easily.
Right.
Yeah. For the past few years, I come up 2 books is on how to draw. Like I have one book called How to Draw 29 Animals in 29 Minutes.
29 animals in 29 minutes.
Yes,
I love it.
Yes. Just to demonstrate to them is a simple process. It's not about draw. It's just a simple process.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So what do you do in your spare time, Chang? Like because obviously you're always helping other people. Do you have a family? What does Chang do for himself to recharge himself?
Okay, I'm a very simple person because you can see in my life, I'm very simple. My drawings are simple. I have a wife. We are happily married. And one of the things I like to do is I love to meditate. I meditate. I does walking meditation, and I also play lots of badminton.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you good?
I'm very good.
Chang, thank you so much for joining us here on the Celebrity Authority Show. However, look, just before you go, we have a challenge, and we do this with all of our guests. And the challenge is 10 questions in 60-second challenge. So, Chang Shiang, do you accept the challenge?
Yes.
All right, Chang, your time starts now. Favorite color?
Green.
Favorite food?
Chicken.
Chicken. Favorite celebrity?
Cawthorn.
Oh, thank you. Favorite actor?
Ronaldo da Vinci. You know, like
The artist, yeah.
The artist,
Leonardo
yeah.
da Vinci,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
great. Favorite professional speaker?
Cawthorn.
Thank you. Favorite book?
Book. The recent book. The what they don't give the book title.
The subtle art.
The subtle art of giving a
Yeah, I like it. It's a big book at the moment. Yes.
Yes.
Favorite movie?
movie Joker.
Joker. Yes. Favorite city?
Singapore.
Favorite drink?
Mineral water.
Mineral water. Yes.
Yeah.
And favorite pizza topping?
Pizza. Sorry, again?
Topping. Like what you put on top of a pizza.
Cheese.
Cheese. That's
Yeah.
your favorite pizza topping.
Yes, yes.
And Chang Shiang, if you could be an animal, which animal would you be?
Lion
Why lion?
is a leader,
Love
and
it.
I'm a maximizer.
Very good. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Chang Shiang. Well, again, thank you so much for joining us here on the Celebrity Authority Show. Awesome.